Hello, as you can see, welcome to another Reflections from the Sink, and I have been doing the dishes, and this is my sort of second or third attempt at this, and so bear with me. I want to talk about conflict, and I want to talk about internal conflict rather than sort of that external conflict that you have with other people, and how do you... I'm trying to understand how people manage that. And for me, when I talk about conflict, I'm talking about the unfolding of, for me, it's the conflict I have with social media. And as I say that, I'm conscious that, you know, I'm coming to you from a social media platform. See, charcoal, not a great colour for me to wear. But the constant battle that I have with social media, and how there's a part of me that wants out. There's a part of me that wants to step away and disconnect. I'm a doom scroller, you know. I have an addictive personality, and always have had, you know, my whole life. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, it's always been there, and when it's utilised for good, it's amazing, and when it's utilised for bad, well, you know, just look out. And I guess I'm defining, you know, good and bad a little bit. But you know, being addicted, you know, having an addictive personality and being addicted to something, you know, is never good. And so I struggle with it. I struggle with social media. But I also love it. I embrace it. The connections that I make, the people that I meet, the learning that comes from it is huge. You know, these people that I've met, and the only way that I would have met them is through social media, and they're beautiful, extraordinary, and amazing people. And I'm an incredibly blessed person to have them in my life. And then there's those other people that just, you know, they goat you, and, you know, they talk bullshit. And, you know, there's that need to reply and to, you know, correct, you know, no one likes to correct the corrector, right? Yeah. So how do you deal with that? And is it a conflict for you? You know, is it a constant struggle? Because for me, it is. You know, I regularly find myself in a place where my goal is to delete my social media account and, you know, and get on with something a little bit more productive. And then I have an experience, an interaction, you know, a learning that just, you know, I guess validates having that there. You know, I have my elemental page on Facebook, and, you know, and there's amazing, extraordinary people on that, and the learning that comes from that. So how do you deal with it? I don't have an answer. And it's a situation that I haven't solved to a level of satisfaction for me. One of the few, to be honest. You know, there's so much in my life that I have, that I sit in joy, and I sit in the knowing, and I'm happy with who I am and where I am and what I am. But the social media thing, it's still a battle. It's still that challenge for me. It still drives me fucking nuts. And I've been off social media in the past, and it was my bed that brought me back, believe it or not. And then I needed to get an appointment post-COVID to get it trimmed. And the only way I could do that was on social media. Well, through, you know, a Facebook link. But I want to do it differently. Because I don't want to disconnect, but I also don't want to find myself arguing with someone I don't know about something I don't really care about at 3 a.m. And that's what happens, you know, that's, for me, that's the extreme. So any advice? Tell me what you know, give me your perspective, give me your point of view. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Share. Yeah. Anyway, much love. Thank you for listening. I look forward to reading comments and getting your advice on how to deal with this. And I'll see you at the next episode of Reflections from the Sink.